2, Numbani, Lunatic versus EnVyUs. Lunatic is up 1-0. They just won 2-0 on Nepal. Nothing crazy though about Nepal. Nepal was pretty cut and dry. Is this their defense? Defense looks weird. Actually, they're running triple tank defense with no Zarya. I don't hate it. It can work for sure. And then EnVyUs is running a Zarya, which is interesting because I feel like Zarya is so hard to run. Taimu really has to hit hooks or they're going to have a hard time making this work. Not having an offensive Reaper in this situation I think is a mistake. I don't even like Tailspin's Genji right now. I understand why they like this comp, like it's a half a dive comp, like you have Genji, Winston, Zarya. And you have the Roadhog as like the backbone to like clean up or get a free kill too, but I think Lunatic showed this exact same comp in their last match against Rogue. And I would have expected EnVyUs to know that and just to come in with a Reaper because I think you need Reaper against this. You definitely, I think Reaper McCree would be better than what they have right now. Even May's not bad against this comp. Like May against tanks is super strong. But we'll see. If they get a pick or two, they can open the map up. But I think it's going to be really hard for them to get a pick. Like Eska and Rijeong are like super good at keeping that high ground. They ran this exact same strat against Rogue in the finals. So they should see this coming. Like Taimu should expect them to be up top right now. Blind hook, easy kill. That's a huge pick. So they did their research, I guess. You knew exactly where they were going to stand. Maybe they catered to this. This is good though. That's really good. That's a massive hook. They're getting kills now. This is really good for EnVyUs. I doubted them because I thought their comp was bad, but that hook just changed everything, I think. Although it doesn't look like they're going to be able to finish the map out right here. Tailspin, why didn't you use dash? Tailspin's not comfortable on Genji, man. That was a free kill in his face right there and he just didn't take it. Why wouldn't you use dash right there and kill the McCree? Could have even gotten the health pack. I mean, Tailspin's just not a Genji player. I don't know. That's all I get out of that move right there, because that was definitely a free kill on the McCree. But now their strat's not really working. I mean, they got the, like, Taimu's playing insane. Like, that's a huge hook. This Winston should be dead. So Winston popped ult, because Miro has ult somehow already. No one on EnVy is a Genji player, true. But now they're nano boosting Tailspin in. That was a big reflect. I guess they were just waiting for that combo, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Coco getting pressure done, that's good. I mean, all that happened there was a nano boosted Genji and it got a double kill. Nothing really crazy. They just waited for their ult combos. They were really good hooks from Taimu though. Like Taimu set them up to win, I think. For sure with those two grabs. But now they're just gonna have Graviton. Tailspin switches to Tracer so they have Pulse Bomb combo, but I don't think that they're gonna wait for Tracer Pulse Bomb for this next fight. I expect Lunatic to be aggressive on the bus. Although that's a good Graviton because it kind of stops that entire thing. They just shot everyone in the Graviton. That was a good combo. They didn't even need ults to win that fight, which is huge. The card's still moving in the back right now. Tracer shooting into a Graviton Surge with a Winston at the same time is a lot of damage, especially if you don't have any counters. And they do not have any counters. Toby's not even close to Sound Barrier. And they don't want to pop Nano Boost to counter. Like, Taimu is just hitting his hooks, man. Like, Taimu's so good. Look at this! Like, I don't know, man. Is there a good time to use High Noon when you're Graviton? Yeah, there's definitely times where that's good. They're gonna lose this push? What happened here? How'd they lose this? How do they actually lose this? Like, Taimu hits a hook right now on the Reinhardt. Tailspin needs to kill this. This needs to be Tailspin's kill right now. Where is Tailspin? Tailspin's like hiding or something on the left. Or I don't know where Tailspin is. But that Reinhardt should 100% be dead. And now that Reinhardt just gets a kill on Tailspin? Like, what? He could have even pulse bombed him and it would have killed him. Okay, so that's just, that was just I feel bad for Taimu there, because that's a huge hook. Like, he got their Reinhardt, and then they don't follow it up. Like, nobody finishes him off. I mean, he definitely wanted a Reaper. I mean, it wasn't on purpose, but it was still a big hook. And that was their push. Like, they had won that fight so bad. Now Lunatic High is in a pretty good position, because they actually should not have won that, I don't think. Tailspin's getting work though. He's playing against Eska. Like, now that's a good timing right there. Jump the Winston and the Tracer at the same time on one person. But you see, they just nano boosted him, Winston, and they pop. This is a lot of wasted ults from EnVy. EnVy's kind of dropping the ball, I think, right now. Nano boosted Winston's not even that scary at all. And they used it way too late. Like, Aaron Hook was already half health or something. EnVyUs is in such a bad position now because that one fight went bad because they didn't kill that Reinhardt. If they killed that Reinhardt, they would have capped the point. 100% would have capped the point. Lee Taejun with the Nano Booster Reaper. He only gets one kill though. Tailspin trying to fight an Ana. Good luck. Gets killed by the Ana, exactly. Tailspin's been struggling, I think, to like play these heroes at the best level, or like at the level that EnVy needs, I think. Like, he was really good during the Pharah meta, but ever since then I feel like they've had trouble winning or like closing out big series. Coco Graviton, they have the combo right now. Pulse Bomb gets eaten. And then he dies because he doesn't rewind or like check where he is. They had no business losing that fight. What went wrong here? I really want to know. Like, this is actually tilting me because I feel like they're better than this. You can even nano boost the Tracer here if it's going to get you a kill. Toby doesn't have Graviton. So the Graviton goes out. I guess Miro bubbled it off because Toby didn't use Graviton or Sound Barrier till after. No, Toby didn't eat it. The Zarya definitely shielded it. Like, Zarya 100% shielded that. And then Toby popped Sound Barrier afterwards. But, he had so much time there. Like, all he had to do was wait for the Zarya bubble or, like, shoot off a Zarya bubble. And he would have gotten the double kill for sure. But instead he, like, panics. He, like, throws the Pulse Bomb and, like, doesn't react. And then winds up just dying instantly. Because he definitely fed the Zarya charge. Like, that's how he died. Because the Zarya had full charge after the Pulse Bomb. That's really bad, actually. Like, that, now they're hurting so bad now. Like, Tailspin's now gonna get off Tracer to go Reaper. Like, you don't want that. That shouldn't be a thing. You're running Reaper into McCree, like, why not just stay Tracer at that point? Like, either way, your hero's getting countered. And you don't even have time to get nano boost up. Like, now you're just banking on them nano boosting Tailspin and him getting, like, a triple kill. The time he switches to McCree, which is good. I like that swap. Maybe they just nano boost him and let him go for kills. But they're having such a hard time getting, like, any positioning. They need to take the high ground right now. EnVy, like, blew this, I think, pretty hard.
Just gonna be it. 1 point for EnVyUs on Numbani and Lunatic High. Man, they came to play today. Absolutely.
They should have stayed. They should have went McCree earlier. Like, they should have definitely went McCree or Reaper. Like, Taimu just needs to stay on McCree for this team to win, I think. And they need to just nano boost him. Because Lunatic Kai is playing really well. Like, that was a good defense, but I don't think that they deserve to win the second fight. And EnVyUs blowing their momentum pushes is like a huge problem. Like, EnVyUs had such an easy like win condition just to get the second point, but then they kind of threw it away. Like, if Taimu hits a hook on that Reaper, or on that Reinhardt rather, like, that Reinhardt needs to die, man. Nice lollipop. But now Lunatic High only has to cap the first point. It's pretty good. Single healer setup, I don't hate it. Single healer setup's definitely legit. It'll definitely be more legit next patch. But I don't hate it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You have decent sustain on the Roadhog. You have you have good sustain with the 76. All you have to do is keep Chips alive. Like, if Chips dies, this thing falls apart. But killing an Ana, man, killing Anas in 2016, it's not even a thing. What made teams start deciding to run a single healer and soldier? I think it was just the realization that, I mean, on Numbani first point, you don't need to move. Like, there's no need for speed boost. And there's a decent amount of health packs, but the Torb's not real. Torb's gonna change, some trolling, but it's just the fact that you can get away with it. Like, teams used to do it. It was a closed beta strat. It was pretty good. I mean, if you don't have to move anywhere, it's not bad. And if your team is good at self-sustain, I don't know if this is the best team for self-sustain, but like, it's one of those things that kind of catches you off guard when you have to play against it. Like, 76 damage is no joke, but it's not McCree damage. So now they're gonna have to fight into tailspin spam, and then if they try to come from lower, they have to fight into tailspin spam. And then if they come from like anywhere else, they have to deal with the 76 across the way. That's a good flank from Miro. That's a massive flank from Miro. And that's what I mean, like, you have one healer, those players really can't get caught. Like, nobody can get caught. Well, it looks like Harry Hook got a kill, and I guess Taimu got 2 kills, or someone got 2 kills. Ananuke plus 76 biotic field is so much healing, actually. This strat's not easy to deal with. Like, don't mistake this. But right now they have a massive window, and they should just go hit the winning window right now. Like, there's a window where they just don't have heals on the side of EnVyUs. Like, Tailspin actually just doesn't have any heals. So they should know this, that like Chips isn't even there, and going for the kills right now. But I think they waited a little too long. Like, that McCree 100% could have came out and just killed that Junkrat, I think. Like, I don't know if there would have been a way for the Junkrat to live there. Aimbot just got a double kill. And a nuke shuts him down. Now they have a good window. That was a little too aggressive from Harry Hook. I don't know what he thought he was doing there. Like, he's trying to spawn camp them. Like, they just beat you and you're trying to like spawn camp them. Like, that positioning is a little suspect. Lunatic actually able to win this push pretty easily though. They have nano boost and they have high noon. Like, although that just happened. What an unfortunate turn of events. Like, that nano boosted high noon would have been so good if he didn't eat the bubble. What? I feel like Eska, I feel like they blew that pretty hard actually. Like, I actually think that they just burnt. Like, now Lunatic High is throwing because that high noon could have been so much better, but he had no support. Like, where was his Reinhardt up there? Like, why didn't he have someone up there with him to like help him get that off? Now they're in a bad position. Like, now EnVyUs has a good hold because they're gonna have nano boost. They still have the spam, and Harry Hook's on Tracer now. Like, I don't even hate the Tracer. It's not as good as 76 because now your whole team has no heals, but it's still legit. Although now he gets farmed. They have so much damage on the side of EnVyUs that like you're just kind of running into this meat grinder. They have Nano Boost again. They have Earth Shatter again. They need to just walk out with the Reinhardt, Nano Boost the McCree, and then take the point. Because it's at 2/3 ticks. Like, this should be an easy push, actually. But then they forced it so hard? What? Alright. Lunatic High is throwing. I don't know what else to say here. I don't know why. Like, why are you doing that? EnVyUs is just playing really well, but at the same time, like, stuff like this shouldn't even be happening. Like, I don't know why they're letting them. Like, why would you keep pushing up top that way? They don't really ever switch their comp either, Lunatic High. Like, they stubbornly stay on the McCree. But the McCree never really got anywhere. It's a really good hold from EnVyUs, but in general, like, teams shouldn't be full holding on first points. Miro gets bopped around. I don't know, both teams are having a really hard time right now getting their ults off, so that's a map for Envy. I mean, I don't know. Both of those nano boosted high noons should have been easy wins, and if the nano boosted high noon is not working for you, then just switch to the Reinhardt or something. Like, just nano boost the Reinhardt. It's like, that's completely fine, but instead they keep nano boosting the McCree, and 2 nano boosted McCrees, and they didn't get anything. And EnVyUs had like that really greedy comp. Like, EnVyUs even had a point in time where they just didn't have a healer on the map, and Lunatic High just didn't capitalize on it. So, I don't know. Good map for Envy, but did they really like it? Like, was it really good? I don't know. I feel like it was a lot of mistakes on both sides. It's just Lunatic High made more mistakes in more situations.